All right, thank you for staying with the morning show this beautiful Saturday morning. If you just joined, you're watching This Morning Weekend or TMW. It's Saturday Live, and we are here to talk about or talk with someone really interesting. It's our personality profile chit-chat. Okay, not an interview, but more of a chit-chat. And SB is here as well.
Yes,
good morning.
Finally. Good morning, Zoe.
Absolutely. All right, so today we're going to be looking at, so it's tagged Starting Small, Dreaming Big, and we're looking at how young Nigerians are building tech startups. Now, we are diving into the world of a young innovator who is turning big dreams into real tech solutions. From coding in shared spaces to launching startups with global potential, a young Nigerian proving that you really don't need millions to make a mark. You just need an idea, some grit, some determination, and a laptop. So joining us now is Subara Nuruddin Adewale, who is a forward-thinking tech entrepreneur and certified cloud and DevOps engineer with a strong foundation in computer science from the Yaba College of Technology. Currently, he's pursuing his BSc at the University of the People, and he is the co-founder of Codesphere Academy and Codesphere Nexus Limited, where he champions tech education and innovative cloud solutions. A Microsoft-certified Azure developer, I hope I got that right, Subara is on the path to becoming an Azure DevOps engineer expert and consistently pushing boundaries and shaping Nigeria's emerging tech landscape. And he is with us here live in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy weekend. It's great to have you join us today. Okay, so, we always like to start from the very beginning. Let's start from the very beginning. Let's talk about your journey into tech and how that started. At what point did you decide, or did you know that this is something, there's always a turning point or a tipping point where you said, you know what, this is it, this is what I'm going to be doing. So what happened with you? How did you begin your journey into tech?
Yeah, I studied computer science at Yaba College of Technology.
Okay. All right, already.
And after school, I had to go to the field. Like I wanted to have a practical knowledge.
Hands-on experience.
Yeah, hands-on experience.
Yes.
So what really happened is I started applying for jobs. But I couldn't get any at that point because I don't really have the practical experience.
Okay.
So later on, I met somebody. So the man is just starting. So it's just starting a new company. So the company is IBTEL Computers and Telecom. So they took me in. So basically they are into computer networking. So they took me in and I was with them. So they trained me.
Okay.
They trained me in all the fields. So they are into structured cabling, networking, computer networking, software development, and lots more. So I was working with them. Though the pay wasn't, the pay is not nice.
It wasn't fantastic.
Yeah, so, but I had to do it because I needed that experience and the skills. So that was how I started.
Okay.
So that was how I transitioned into tech.
Okay.
So talking about the cloud computing. So because many companies are now moving to cloud. Nobody wants to spend money on IT infrastructure again.
Anymore.
So they don't want to have the data center in their premises. So everybody is moving into cloud. So to stay relevant in the tech industry, so I had to learn cloud computing also.
Wow, that's quite interesting.
Fantastic.
So now you have the code spacing.
Yes.
So what inspired you to co-found Codesphere Academy? And then Codesphere Nexus?
Yeah, we actually started the journey because we noticed that to acquire tech skills, it's very, very expensive. Like before you can learn a tech skills, you need to have up to 350K.
Wow.
So there are some courses you can learn as far as 100,000 upward. So we started this, we based the motive on the fact that we want tech to be accessible to everybody. Like, we want it to be affordable. So we want everybody to have access to tech. So even if you don't have any money, you should be able to afford at least 10K, 10,000 naira. Because when we started, our first boot camp, we started with data analytics boot camp. So, and the price is just 10,000 naira.
When was this?
March this year.
Okay.
We started March this year. The program is 5 months. So when we started, it was just 10,000 naira. So, and to our surprise, over 1,000 people turned up.
Wow, that is interesting.
Yeah, they turn up for the program. So we are really trying for them, because they are getting the same content they will get for 350,000 naira.
At 10,000 naira?
Yeah, 10,000 naira.
No wonder the lag turn out.
Yeah, so we had a lot of students joining us, and they are really doing well now.
Wow, that's quite interesting.
Okay, so what is the difference between the Codesphere Academy and the Codesphere Nexus?
Yeah, so for the Codesphere Academy, we just train people.
Okay, training.
Yeah, we train people. So the Codesphere Nexus, we offer services such as cloud migration, software development to businesses.
That's good. And how long has this been existing?
Yeah, we started 2024. We started 2024.
Last year.
Yeah, I started with Oladosu Ibrahim. So he's the founder.
Okay.
So he called me one day. He was like, "Guy, we need to do something. So we need to help people." So when we started, it wasn't easy, because we needed fund to start. We had to pay for Zoom, because most of the classes are conducted online via Zoom.
Classes.
So we needed to pay for Zoom and some things. So we had to squeeze the money among ourselves, because you can't tell people you want to do a program for 10K and you are telling them to pay ahead. They will tell you it's a scam. So we can't pay. So we had to look for the money ourselves. So we pay for the Zoom, and fortunately, a lot of people turn up for the program.
And they actually took the classes before they paid?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Some people even paid up front.
Okay, but very few.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so, help us understand, for those who are not really tech savvy, help us understand cloud and DevOps. How do you explain it to someone who is not into tech, or who, is not really in that field?
Exactly.
This is how it works. Like, for example, every business, every company, they have a server room.
Okay.
They have a server room. So in a server room, they have switch, they have patch panels, they have computers, they have a lot of things present in that server room. So the idea behind cloud computing is the cloud provider, like Microsoft, they are telling us that you don't need to have this infrastructure in your premises. You don't need to have it physically in your premises. So you just need to come to the cloud and create your resources. Just create your computer, your virtual computer. Though they have the data center, they have it all around the world. So they are telling you that you don't need to spend money on electricity. You don't need to spend, because most of those servers, they need fan, like cooling fan, to cool them down. So you will be spending a lot of money on electricity, maintenance, updates. You will be spending security as well. So they are telling us that you don't need all these things again. Just come to the cloud. Create your resources. You want to create a database, you can create it on the cloud. You want to create a virtual machine. Virtual machine is just like your physical computer. But now, it's a
a software.
Yeah, it's software. So like a soft simulation of your physical computer.
Wow.
Okay.
So in the cloud. So cloud computing is just the delivery of computing services over the internet. So everything is conducted over the internet. You don't need to buy any physical hardware. So, and the way it works is, for example, your company's data is close to, like, maybe let me say your company's data is close to 500 gig. And on the long run, you've expand. Yes. So your data is now 1 terabyte, for example. You don't need to buy any physical hardware, because normally the traditional way, you need to go to the market and buy another hardware to add to the previous one. You don't need to buy. It will expand itself So in the cloud, there's something we call scalability. So scalability means it will, the resources you provision on the cloud will work according to your demand. It will work automatically. It will provision itself automatically. So that's how it works.
Interesting. But you're going to have to pay for the cloud
Yeah,
space.
yeah. You need to pay for it.
Okay, for
so the payment part, they use pay as you go. So you only pay for what you use.
For what you use.
You pay for what you use. So you don't need to spend money on electricity, security. They do that for you. They do everything for you.
Interesting. Okay, so you're a Microsoft certified. Please, this is Azure.
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 Yeah, it's Azure.
Wow. Sorry.
You have to make that face, someone.
I had to make the face. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Azure.
So, what does it mean, and how does it relate to what you do? Is it like a certification that is required for you to do cloud computing, or like in what way has it helped?
Yeah,
you do?
For me, it has been a game changer for me. Yeah, it has been because there are some jobs you want to apply for the jobs, they won't give you the job because that certification actually like validates your skills. So it's telling the employer that you really know what you are doing, because the certification is not what you can just do at home and you get it. No, when you are writing the exam, they are monitoring you. So that means you need to know what you are doing.
So, it's not like a home...
No, it's not like a home thing where you can just stand up one day and take the exam. Okay. So you need to book the exam. It's a pro-talk exam. So you'll be monitored. They are monitoring everything you are doing. So if you have this certification, it will validate your skills. You get more jobs. So you'll be at the top. So when you apply for jobs, they will pick you before any other applicant. Even if the person knows the job, they won't give him the job.
Wow. Interesting. All right, SP.
Okay, now you were talking about this cloud space, and a thought came to my mind.
Okay.
How secure is it? It's like you are handing over your data to someone else.
Yeah.
To take over your data. That is, they can have access to your data.
Yeah.
But how secure is it?
Yeah, the thing is, they don't have access to your data.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't have access to your data. So it is very, very secure because on the cloud, there is something we call replication strategy.
What's that?
So replication strategy is saying you can have your data in London and at the same time, a copy of your data, once you upload your data at the data center in London, a copy of your data will be automatically replicated in another region, maybe in Australia. So if anything happened to the data center in London, your data is still in Australia, you can always have access to it.
So you choose this to the other country.
So when you are configuring the solution, when you are provisioning these resources, so these are all the things you need to plan. You need to put all these things in place that, okay, what if something happened here? Because it's not possible. It's just like Iran. Imagine Microsoft has a data center in Iran.
And what just happened recently?
What just happened recently. Yeah. So everything is, all the data center will surely go down. But if you've done a replication strategy, maybe to somewhere like US, that means your data will still be in US. So the cloud provider are telling you that your information will be available in the cloud like 99%. So you will always get the service.
Quite interesting.
That's great. Okay, so let's talk a bit about education and growth. We understand you're still in school at the moment.
Yes.
That's the BSc that you're pursuing, right? How do you balance out? You're schooling, you have that to deal with, your studies, and you're also running tech ventures. That must be very demanding. So tell us, how do you cope? How do you balance?
It's not really demanding because the school is online.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the school is online, and for our Codesphere Academy, the class are Saturdays and Sundays. So we start around 6 and we end around 8 p.m. in the night.
Oh, p.m.
Yeah, p.m.
Evening.
Yeah. Oh. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Like Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, fantastic.
So during the week, I have time to do every other thing.
Okay, I like that too.
It's
Okay,
quite
let's see.
nice. So now, what advice would you give to someone that wants to go in this line of, want to venture in what you're doing and, they don't really have much knowledge about it? Where do you think they should start from?
Yeah, the thing is, before you do anything in life, you need to have, like, you need to know what you want to do. So it's just like you solving a problem. Before you solve a problem, you need to know what the problem is. So the first thing is you need to know what skills you want to learn. There are some people, they are learning cloud computing, but they are actually good at graphic design. So they should be learning graphic design. So they are, so
Yeah, sounding like you're talking to somebody in particular.
yeah, so just pick a particular field that interests you, go for it, learn it. You can start online. There are a lot of video on YouTube. We also watch YouTube video. There are some point that we get confused. Like, I have to look at some people's tutorial. I'll watch, I'll buy course on Udemy. So once I watch all these courses, I might not even understand anything in the course. So I need to buy from another person again. So, like, to me, for example, there are some people that when I'm learning something from them, maybe because of their voice.
Yes.
Or their
So
accent, the
yeah,
way
so
they talk.
I get to, like, I'm enjoying this class because of this person, because of this particular person. So that's how it works. You need to know what you want to do first. So once you know what you want to do, then you go for it.
Quite interesting. Now, you started this quite at a young age.
Yeah.
And you've really made progress in less than a year. You said your first class, you had over 8,000
Yes.
students. But along the way, you would have had, encountered some challenges, even
Yeah.
with your co-founder.
Yeah.
So how have you been able to manage those challenges? And if someone is going through those kind of challenges right now, what would be your advice for them?
Yeah, my advice for them is to keep pushing. So
But
because
how were you able to manage your own
to
challenge?
manage my own challenge.
Yes.
Yeah, to manage my own challenge. Like, one of the challenge we have then is fund. It's fund. So as at that point, I have some money with me, so I had to drop it. I had to sacrifice a lot. Like, let me drop this, let's do this. Because there are some people that promise us we will support you guys, but at the end of the day, they didn't.
They are nowhere to
But when the whole thing started, they were coming. They were telling us, can we be co-founder also? We want to join, we want to do this. I told my friend, I told him no. Because when we are planning this, the support wasn't there, nobody's helping. So we planned everything ourselves and it's worked out.
Wow, that's quite interesting, especially with this present economy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Can say that again.
And it also kind of shows your commitment. If you're willing to put down, you're willing to stake your own personal money, your time, your effort, it shows that your heart is really there.
Of course.
If you're not willing to invest in your business, how do you move forward? So
Yeah.
I think there's a lesson to be learned.
Of course.
So you now have other people wanting to be co-founder when they did not invest. It
Yeah,
means when there are
they-
challenges, they'll just walk
They
out.
want to reap where did
When they did not sow my brother.
It's quite interesting.
Yes, and
when it's rosy, that's when people want to come
Yes.
around. But you have to go through the grind. You have to go through
Absolutely.
the process. Quite interesting.
Well done, well done.
So we have a final question.
Yes, we do, which talks about the vision and the future. Tell us, what do you see? For where do you project yourself to be, your business?
Okay.
Maybe in the next 5-10 years, who knows? If you're talking about expansion, in what areas? Are there some parts of the business that you want to consolidate? Are there some other services you want to bring? Just tell us what you are looking at.
Yeah, we are actually we are expanding already. Because currently we are planning a UK cohort.
Okay.
So because I know some people in UK, they will tell me, guy, to learn data analytics here is like £500. So it's not easy for them. So what we did now is we want everybody to have access to it. We want it to be affordable for everyone. So we are planning on launching a new cohort, UK cohort. Wow. We titled it UK cohort. So it's just for £100.
Okay, now I'm a bit curious.
Yeah.
Why are you making it so cheap? Is it that you can afford to make it that cheap? Why? Why are you making
Yeah,
it so cheap?
Yeah, because to make it cheap.
Yes.
Yeah, because though if you are starting a business,
Okay, maybe that's like
everybody,
a selling point for you
yeah,
to get,
yeah, to
it's an
get people.
attraction.
So
Okay.
if I tell you pay £100 and you pay £100, just like the 10K,
Yes.
the 10K program.
Yeah.
Later after the 10K program, we have some people calling us from UK, Canada, telling us, can you take us privately?
But, yeah.
Oh,
So we are
okay,
telling
right.
them, can you pay 500K? And they paid.
Okay.
They paid.
So the attraction, the cheap amount is to attract
Yes.
the customers.
So and it's not just the cheap, like the content. What we are really giving them is what they need.
Wow.
So what you need to excel in that field is what we are really giving them.
So this your UK, what did you call it again?
UK cohort. Yeah.
When is it started? Has it started already?
No, not yet. It's starting July.
Oh, just next month.
Yeah,
Just-
July.
okay.
So it's just for £100. We are teaching them a lot of things. So we titled it Business Intelligence and Data Analytics. So they will be doing Python, Google Sheets, Excel, Power BI, SQL. So they will understand these things very well. So we take our time to teach them. So and there is always like check-up on our students. We do check-up. We check on them, ask them, how are you doing? Are you getting it? So, and there are sometimes we just call up the class, like, you guys should watch the previous video. Because there are some students that will message us, I can't meet up with you, I'm very, very busy, I still have some videos to watch. So we don't want to like choke them. So we tell them, just watch the video. So we are considering everybody. We are not just doing it for some particular people.
Yeah.
So we are working with everybody.
I like that. So you're flexible.
Yes.
And people can learn at their pace.
Yes.
That's good.
That is very, very interesting. Okay. Any other question?
I think I'm curious.
Okay.
Like someone that doesn't really have, like me, I don't have any background in tech.
Okay.
Can someone like me be part of that
Yes.
kind of thing?
Yes, you don't need to.
And you learn from the very scratch.
Yeah, it's from scratch. You are learning from scratch. Because recently I joined the cohort also. I'm actually learning from people also. So I joined the cohort, and when I joined this cohort, so they were teaching us something, and I saw a lot of people complaining. They were complaining, how did this guy get to this place? We don't understand, we don't. So I told him, guy, our cohort, we are trying, we started from the scratch. We gave them the PowerPoint, everything, the material. Because apart from the fact that I'm one of the founders, I was doing technical support also for the students. So they talk to me most of the time. So they come to me, I don't understand. I take my time to like explain to them, this is how it works, this is how it works. So I was telling him that, guy, this thing we are doing for 10K, but we don't have choice. We just have to do it. Like,
But it's paying off,
yeah,
right?
yes.
That's really
Yes.
good
Strategy.
That's
Very good.
nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, and
Thank
well
you.
done. You're
Thank
doing
you.
very well.
Absolutely. Okay, so to wrap things up, we want you to, I know you did a bit of it earlier, but to talk to someone who is watching right now and who
Okay.
maybe had tried their hands on maybe starting
Okay.
like you have done, and it's just not working out. Maybe all the challenges, they're like, maybe this is not something for me after
Okay.
all. I want you to, just encourage them and let them know what they must do for them to.
For anybody that is willing to learn or transition into tech, so my advice for them is first of all, you need to know what you are doing. So you need to know what you want to go into. It's not easy. It's not easy. So you cannot start in a day, and Rome wasn't built in a day. So it's not easy. So the challenges and everything, you have to face it. You have to face everything. So what I will just tell you out there is keep pushing. Yeah, keep pushing and don't give up. So whatever you are doing, just put God first.
Yes.
So once you put God first, leave the rest. Just with your own hard work, prayer and everything will surely come. Will surely come out well.
Indeed.
Awesome. Awesome.
Well
Thank you.
said. All right, we had a very interesting chat on the personality profile segment today, and we had the pleasure of talking with Subare Nuruddin Adewale, who is a forward-thinking tech entrepreneur, as well as a certified cloud and DevOps engineer. We had a very insightful discussion, many nuggets and things that you can take away from this discussion, especially if you are in that field, you're in the tech space, or maybe you want to start up something and you've been thinking how exactly to go about it. Here's a perfect example and the things that you can take away from this discussion on how to scale through and how to, like you said, to keep pushing and push through. Thank you so much for coming on the
you.
show. It was really insightful, even for us who are not in tech, but we shall learn something. We did learn a lot. Thank you so much, Subare, for coming.
It's encouraging too.
We hope to have you here again sometime, just to kind
talk
of catch
about,
up and see,
how
how we have
gone.
progressed and moved on. All right, we are going on a quick break, but the program continues. There is a whole lot more coming up, so stay with us.